Welcome to another video and episode on my Raspberry Pi 1 running Raspbian Linux, and for this project programmed in Python. Connected to serial cable via the SPI Plus. Connected also to a network for VNC and with the Raspberry Pi cam, raspicam. Supported by fischertechnik stand. Also connected to a vent cable to this breadboard. This breadboard has several entities. Most important for now, Max 522 digital analog to digital converter. No, digital to analog converter, because it is coming from the Raspberry Pi towards this LED here, digital to analog, using 3-wire protocol, which is a derivative from or a version of SPI serial peripheral interface. Also connected to SPI is this analog to digital converter, which goes that way, and this is SPI full protocol. Full protocol is it has 2 wires, one master input slave output, and one master output slave input. This means in technical terms full duplex. This one, because of 3-wire, is half duplex. And last time I had a problem, or actually multiple problems. First of all, I tried to use a program which has constant problems. Then I use exactly the same instructions in a Python shell. So all instructions are executed only once, and then it runs once well, and after that it doesn't run well anymore. Even worse is that the program that was written for this part used to run well and then suddenly stopped running altogether. So the big question is, why is that happening at all? To test things, I tried to get the whole lot working, but I also have to specify which device I use, and with both connected I have to use number 1. With both connected I have to use number 1 here. With one connected I've to use number 0 here. So big question is, what is happening exactly? What I also did was taking this one out. Yes, this is part of a staple, but it is used now to interconnect or to short circuit. Well, short circuit is actually a wrong name. To interconnect master and slave, so back and forth. And now they are interconnected. So input and output, which is necessary for this one. What's the result? Well, actually nothing yet, because I have yet to find out how things work again. So I am going to disconnect this one once again, and that can I do by just pulling these wires out. What more effect it will have, I don't know yet. and it's best for the oscilloscope also to put a probe, to connect the probe to the ground. So let me do just that. And let's see how things work out. So if you are still watching, thank you for still joining. The other image from different camera. Oscilloscope set to SPI. Signals on here have been sparse yet for this program, for this project. Well, this window is for the RaspberryPi camera, and yeah, not so nice view this, but let's focus on this one right here. So how will it look? Well, right now you can't see anything. It would be nice if this LED would show something, but with the delay of 4 seconds, remains to be seen. This is the Python shell in which I can copy things import, and then my Pi no, that's correct, not defined. I need this one. This one is defined. Then okay, let's try this one as well. Last time I didn't. It senses some object, doesn't tell which. Then okay, it says open. So with the wires disconnected at the analog to digital, it is 1 to 0. 1, no, it says 0, 1, not all zeros. This, very important, a list. I have to set 3 wire to true. List gives the numbers in ordinary decimal, while this is of course hexadecimal. So this would be 255, 0, 255, 0, 255, etc, etc. And let's take SPI max also. And now the big thing, will this work for once or not? And let's also observe the oscilloscope. Ignore this one. This is clock, this is data, and this is the chip select. Oh, and I forgot to show the schematics, but that will be in a moment. So, invalid argument already. That doesn't sound good. Usually it goes right. No, it says invalid argument already. So when I execute this, it will go wrong. Yep. What happens if I open 0, 0? No error. Okay. So I copy this one. Be careful. That one works. So it has to be 0, 0. Okay, I make it 0, 0. Another one. Invalid argument. There you go. So if I do now the same thing here again, and I have to do it like this, invalid argument. Okay, same thing again. Why does it do it? Do I have to reboot? Reset? I don't know. What I will do is rewatch this segment and then see if I see any signal here, because I missed it. Alright. Well, that's what you can do when making a video. And unfortunately, I saw no signal going. It may be that this time base is set too high with 1 millisecond, but on the other hand, I did not see any disturbance whatsoever. Remains the question why it works once and then no more. Is it because I have to reset things? Let me do that. So, this is power. I am carefully going to pull the power and plug the power again. So I didn't reset the Raspberry, I resetted the board. So let's do it again. And let's see if that makes a difference. It does not. It simply says invalid argument. What options do I have here? Restart shell. Does that make a difference? Well, that would same thing be as doing this, which also doesn't work. Well, let's restart shell and see whatever happens. Okay. If I now copy paste, yeah, it has restarted, so I have to put everything in again. Understandably. So here we go. SPI didn't work. Okay, restart shell again. Never did this before. Anyway, copy, paste. Then I need to use this one. Copy and take the 001 again. Defining the list, or as I pronounced in Dutch, de lijst. And yeah, 3-wire. And I'm doing just Ctrl C, Ctrl V as everywhere. Copy, paste is the same. Now max speed, I'll leave it out, and let's see. Oh darn, not working. So I have to find another solution for this, unfortunately. It still isn't very clear to me why this happens at all. Let's open a new tab and use that, the other one, this one. Oh, that is no use because the wiring is out. And oh wait, play. Yeah, okay, network stream had stopped. Anyway, these wires are pulled out by me, so that program will not run. Okay, that will be later. First, let's find out why this may be possible not running. Alright, I've come to the conclusion that there are multiple problems at stake. First of all, the RaspberryPi 1, which I use for this project, is rather old. It also is that there is running a somewhat older version of the operating system. Then there is a problem with spidev. spidev seems to have a problem which directly relates to a possibility or a non-possibility with the GPIO. It seems to be that it blocks on a very low level. So if you take GPIO, you send a signal and you receive a signal, for instance, so many bytes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bytes. However, a byte consists generally of 8 bits. And there it goes wrong because on a very low level you have a least significant bit and the most significant bit, and the blockage goes after one attempt for the least significant bit. Well, if any bit is blocked, you have a failure. And I have power cycled the breadboard, but I did not power cycle the Raspberry Pi. So there seems to be a slightly new version of spidev from someone else, but I haven't tried it yet. So apart from that, there's not a problem. If this indeed is a problem with spidev on this version, then why did this work in the first place? Because this, like I said, although it's unplugged now, worked for a long time. This never did. Both SPI, this 3-wire, this is full SPI, but why does this go out while this one worked until now? Because you can see that this is failing now on transfer, the transfer of bytes. And on a Raspberry Pi, like any other computer, you have firmware. Without firmware, it is just material, it won't do anything. On the firmware you have, in this case, the Linux operating system, Raspbian Linux. And on Raspbian you have running the software, Python, which controls my code, which runs my code, I should say. So, do I power cycle the board? I think so, but first I have to run an update. See if that solves anything at all. And if that doesn't solve anything, I have to change this. Because let's go here. This is the complete discussion where there is another version of the software, and that seemed to solve it, but I haven't tried yet. So let's see what an update does and if that solves anything at all. Alright, a little step to the Mac for a clean desktop, and to show that I did do an update, or at least an attempt. So, and keep in mind, this is not actually Mac, this is on Linux via the VNC, as you can see here. Update shows some information, and then it says right here, none upgraded, none newly installed, none to remove, and 7 not upgraded, but non-upgraded parts are not of any importance. So the only options left are changing spidev library, SPI dev library, and rebooting the Raspberry Pi. And I think I will first reboot the Raspberry to see if that keeps it working for one time again, and then see for SPI dev. So keep trying. Oh yes, and I wanted to disconnect the Max 522 and reconnect the SPI the MCP 2008, which is the ADC, so towards the Raspberry Pi, to see if that one works, because why did it quit anyway? Alright, I have mentioned a few options, and the first option is to test this one again. So I am disconnecting all these wires, and now I should reconnect all these. Quite carefully. Alright, those are reconnected, and let's now see if things work out. I expect not, but who knows. Oh, then I will have to lift the connection between MISO and MISO. Alright, disconnected. And there we go. And all in vain, no working. So right now I will reboot the Raspberry and see whatever comes with it. So exit, go. That means also stopping the live camera, which is this one. Quit, and quit this one as well. Nothing to save, so, and reboot. Well, actually shut down, pull the plug and push it back. Let's do it. Oh, and you will see it, by the way, go here. Interesting to see as well. and then you can see here how it goes down. And then pulling the plug, whatever happens. So hold and power down, pull the plug and push it, and it goes again. And that is how you reboot the Raspberry Pi. Almost back in full swing. I just haven't opened Python stuff yet, but what I want to do is first run this one with everything here disconnected, here everything connected. What will it do? Lo and behold, it works. LDR value is 255, LDR value goes to, well, anyway, it does work. So this means, simply said, that it fully gets messed up by something else. And this is SPI. This is the same SPI dev. There's no change, there's no difference. So simply put, it works. Okay. Well, this works as well, but that's not the issue here. Let's take another look at this one. Oh, wait, making a small mistake. I have to swap windows to keep things in perspective, because this is the editor and here I open this one. So with everything disconnected. Oh, and I forget again the schematics. But although not very important to show the schematics, point is that this program in its use somehow completely messes up this one, and for that matter this, because if I run this, this program goes wrong all the way, won't restart. So I am not going to use the other SPI. There's something else going on. And apparently the state of the GPIO is dependent on both wiring and the program. I can't just switch. And how this has to go on, can go on, I don't know yet. Anyway, I'm wrapping this up. And with this result, yeah, I wrap the episode. Thanks for watching. with for an episode with questions and a big surprise and a conclusion as well. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please donate to keep this channel running and to support my blog. And you can also become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter on my website anyway, and depending on your pledge also with my videos. This is certainly going to be continued. So see you later. For now, have a nice day and